Pardon me. Excuse us.
And then there is this tonight. In Albuquerque, an 81-year-old woman has been awarded $2.9 million after she sued McDonald's, claiming their coffee was too hot. It seems she was holding a cup between her legs while driving.
I spoke to a lawyer. We're suing for millions.
Suing? What for?
The coffee was too hot.
I've been thinking of quitting work here and suing big companies for a living instead. Suing has become a popular American pastime, and I'd like to get in on some of that easy money.
A college student sued his college because his roommate partied too much. A Florida man sued because he got a bad haircut. Of course, many of these lawsuits fail, but you might win. Stella Liebeck did because of a cup of coffee.
Every minute they waste on this frivolous lawsuit, they're not able to waste on other frivolous lawsuits. Like, oh, my coffee was too hot. It's coffee!
The woman, she purchased the coffee and she spilled it on herself. I mean, it wasn't like the McDonald's employee took the coffee, threw it on her. Now that in itself, then she would have had a lawsuit.
It's just people just are greedy and want money, and they'll do anything to get it.
I think many Americans have a fundamentally wrong perception of the civil justice system. They think that the system is flooded with frivolous lawsuits.
Jackpot justice.
Predatory trial lawyers at it again.
Junk lawsuits over frivolous injuries.
Lawsuit lottery and jackpot justice and frivolous lawsuits. These were bumper sticker phrases that were easy to market and use to move public sentiment away from a strong civil justice system.
The whole issue is that the industry does not want the public generally to have access to the courts. So there's all of these devices and methods that business has used to keep consumers out of the courtroom.
I had been removed from the bench for almost 3 years. So what they weren't able to do through an election, they were able to do with a federal prosecution, federal investigation, to keep me off of the bench, to ruin my reputation, to make it that I probably wouldn't be able to be elected again to the Mississippi Supreme Court.
Some other people were elected who were considered to be much more business-friendly justices than had served on the court in the years past, and it really did alter things.
In Mississippi, after the court swung, they went like 2 years without upholding a plaintiff verdict. You know, you might be able to win with the jury, but you have no hope of having that verdict sustained by the courts.
I think sort of the taint of these charges and sort of the residue of all of that, and the fact that some people in the public simply assumed he was guilty because he was charged of it, caused him to be defeated for re-election.
Hey there, kiddos, the lesson today is about our Constitution and the government way. Lawmaking powers divided in three: legislative, executive, judiciary. Forefathers had their say. That is the American way.
Our judicial branch of government is one of the very few places where an average person can actually go and confront a big corporation on somewhat of a level playing field.
It doesn't matter where I am or who I speak to. Oh yeah, I know all about that. And well, what do you know?
I got this picture in my mind that she actually pulled up, maybe took the coffee, and dumped it.
I think she went through the drive-thru.
She was driving the car.
Tried to drive and drink it at the same time.
And then the lid might have popped open and it spilled on her lap.
Had it between her legs.
It spilled in her lap, it was too hot.
And then sued McDonald's for
millions of dollars.
And I'll say, what would you say if I told you she wasn't driving?
I just started the Jamie Lee Foundation, and I've been trying to bring awareness to the situation to help others through my foundation.
So behind the scenes up to this point, you've been trying to pursue every legal avenue.
Oh, yeah.
I went public because I wanted to bring awareness to the situation, that there was a loophole in our justice system that needed to be fixed very quickly. If I could just, get this out there, what happened to me, that maybe, people would change the laws, somehow the laws would change.
Hi.
Hi, thank you so much for all that
Thank
you've
you
done.
for your courage.
That's just
amazing.
Hi.
Yes,
very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You have an incredibly courageous daughter and also with a tremendous amount of persistence. And so, way to go.
Thank you.
And you're testifying tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Uh-huh.
It really opened my eyes to how the system works, and the things that I thought were in place to protect you have been taken away. And I didn't realize there were caps here. And I didn't realize that the doctor wouldn't have to pay for this, that the taxpayers were going to pay for Colin's damages.
This is a campaign that's occurring all across the United States. It's not only in Mississippi. They don't want a level playing field, and they'll spend millions of dollars to get these people in place to be sure that the judges will rule the way that they want them to.